Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and I have a fun little video here for you today. I wanted to show you guys something that I personally do as far as household products and ways we can save money on those types of things, because even though I coupon and I budget and things like that, there are certain things that I feel that you have around the house that you can throw together and you don't necessarily have to pay the high percentages of prices for certain things. So today the DIY I'm going to show you is how to make your own Febreze. And I know you're thinking, like, how does anybody do that? Or, you know, why would you want to do something like that? Well, I've been rationing my Febreze since I can remember. I've always bought like a bottle of Febreze, or I'll even get like the dollar version of Febreze. And then when it's all out, I will put together this concoction, and it works just as well as the regular Febreze, if not better. So here's what you'll need for your do-it-yourself Febreze. First is the empty bottle of Febreze, which I have right here. And the ones that are scented are even better to have because the scent lingers inside the bottle. And when I show you the ingredients that is added to this, you'll understand why it's better to have the scented. But if you have the unscented, that's okay too, because I'll show you what you need to add in order to give your Febreze a fragrance. So an empty bottle of Febreze. You need some distilled white vinegar. You really don't need a lot of it. You're going to probably need about 2 teaspoons of this. Of course, water. We need about 8 ounces of water to make a full bottle of the Febreze. And then I use very little of it. You can use anything you want. I like to use a little bit of laundry detergent. Now this one is the Purex Natural Elements. I picked this one because it's not very heavy in scent, and it also has the natural agents. I do recommend that you don't use anything heavy or thick like a Tide or anything like that, or anything with bleach in it, because you don't want to spray your linens and things like that and get bleach all over the place. So don't use anything that has bleach inside of it. Anything that's organic or anything with pure natural, anything like that would be wonderful. Okay, so here's how I do it. You take the top off, obviously, and the first thing I do is I add in the 8 ounces of water. So you're going to put in this whole bottle of water. And you guys, this lasts such a long, long time because a little goes a long way with this stuff. I know that we take our Febreze and we just spray it everywhere. I know I do. Okay, so that fills it up to about, I'd say about 3/4 of the bottle. It's not exactly halfway. It's almost there. The next thing we do is I usually just take this in a capful. So if you can either measure out 2 teaspoons, I just do it in the capful. So I put it up to the first line, and then I throw it in here. Now the white vinegar is a deodorizer. It's also a sanitizer. It's also great to absorb the odors. So that's why you're adding white vinegar in there. And then the last thing I do is for scent purposes, but even though, like I said, the white vinegar is also taking in the scent from the bottle itself. Now this is an April Fresh, so it already still smells like April Fresh Febreze. But I am going to add just a drop of this, and I mean a tiny, tiny drop. You don't want this to become soapy, and then you're going to get it all over the place. So I'm taking a I know I'm using the cap, but I don't have anything else to use at this moment, so I'm taking a very tiny bit of it, about that much. Literally, you're just taking like a little tiny drop of it, and you'll add it into here. Actually, I could have added more than that, but don't put a lot of the laundry detergent. There you go. And then you just twist this back on. You give it a little shake from the bottom. Don't go from the top, because you don't want to make it soapy or else it won't come out. And then you just do your spray. And it still has the scent of the Febreze, the original April Fresh scent in it, and you can spray it anywhere, and I do. I spray it all over the place, and it still absorbs the odors. It makes things still smell really fresh and clean, and pretty much this is stuff around the house, so you're saving about $4 to $5 every time you can reuse this bottle. So that's it for my fun little DIY. If you guys enjoyed this and you would like more, please let me know. And hopefully you guys will enjoy doing this too. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.